Hi guys, welcome back to Impossible. I missed you guys. So back-to-back videos today. So I did part 7.5 when I was talking about May 15th that I dealt with. And now I'm gonna do part 8, which is how to tell a Taurus man is in love with you. How to tell a Taurus man has fallen in love with you. Okay. So there are different signs and different ways of knowing, depending on the situation and the status of the Taurus man that you're dealing with. So if you're dealing with a single Taurus man and is exclusive, that Taurus man is going to come out and tell you that he loves you. That's number one. Number two, if you're dealing with a friends with benefits type of situation, that Taurus man is not going to come out and tell you that they love you. And if you're dealing in a third party situation, same thing. They're not going to come out and tell you that they love you. So these are signs to look out for when they fall in love. Okay? Now, with a friends with benefits type of situation and he's not connected to anyone or whatever the case may be, all right, this is what he's going to want to see you more. Get in contact with you more, surprise, introduce you to family and stuff like that. Okay, he's not claiming you as girlfriend, but he's just bringing you into his circle little by little. Okay, hanging out with you more, want to see you and have sex more. The passion increases. Okay, and the sex style change as well. All right, no more aggressive. It goes in between, but no more aggressive. Now it's more passionate, softer. He wants to kiss you. Okay, take showers with you. All right, lay naked with you. Just these are the signs to look out for when he's in love. All right, and another thing when he's in love, he gets like this kind of childish. He gets like a child again, like shy, and he doesn't know how to act. But when you see him, his eyes and his smile light up when he see you. Okay, and he gets like kind of shy, and gets like he's not aggressive. He's more soft tone with you, and calm and cool and collective, and and stuff like that. Another thing is. Say for instance, you invite him over sporadically, like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? And he's like, oh, and even if he have plans, right? If they're not that important, he will fall through with his plans. But guess what? He's gonna fit you in some way somehow because time is very important to him. So if you say, well, what if you're not doing anything on Saturday? Why don't you come by? I want to cook dinner for you and stuff like that. And if he loves you, guess what? He's gonna find a way to make the other plans. Like even if he's going to play pool with his buddies and stuff like that, he's gonna be like, fellas, and if it's pressed for time, like the time that you invite, he's gonna cancel that and go with you, and go to your house, because he's in love. Okay. He's in love. All right, but he's not saying it, but these are ways to know, because now he's available. He wants to see you more, and remember, time is important to them. So whatever he's doing, he's gonna make the time for you. He is, and whatever time that you give him, he is gonna make the time. Okay, he is. All right, he is, and it's more so of a fact like. He would rather you. Okay, so if it was a friends with benefits type of situation, he would rather he feel like he's giving all the signs to you, for you to be the one to ask him like, where's this going, or do you see anything happening between us? He would rather you ask, right, than to put himself out there. But to him, it's like, listen, I'm giving you all the signs. Like I brought you to, I show you my mom, my sisters. I want to see you more. I'm texting you. I want to have sex with you all the time, and this and that. I'm taking showers with you. I'm kissing you. Because the passion increases. They want to kiss you. They want to become intimate. you know, they start getting real comfortable with you. Okay, real comfortable. All right, just lay there, cuddle with you, and stuff like that. All right, they're not that into you. They'll have sex with you, get up and leave, or tell you, yo, I got this to do, so you can leave. But when they into you, they want to see you and spend as much time with you, look at your face, and you just, because when they in love, they pay attention to everything, every moment that you guys spend together. You know, but they're gonna remember it. They're gonna remember it. And it could be 10 years ago. They would say, yeah, they will remember what you had on, how, if you had guys had sex, how the sex was that day, what kind of music. That's how they are when they really, really into you. When they really, really into you. All right. Okay, so third party situation, and I'm going to tell you how I know my May 15th was catching feelings. Okay, so these are another sign to look out for when they is third party situation and they already involved and stuff like that. Okay, number one, they start to distance themselves and ignore you, like they don't care, right? But they do. They do, because based off of your conversation, and they miss you and they think about you all the time, and chemistry is, you guys have chemistry and this and that, and you could tell when you guys have sex and the way they kiss you and this and that, right? May 15 told me I'm amazing. You're an amazing woman, right? I know I am. But yeah, but he, they never gonna put themselves out there, especially if they're married or in a committed relationship or long term. They're never gonna put themselves out there to tell you that, especially if they're not ready to leave the relationship. They have too much at stake to lose, so they're not gonna put themselves out there like that. But you could tell because of the way you guys, the sex, and the way they look at you, and even though they're ignoring you, or you feel like they're ignoring you, it's not so. It's opposite. You got to worry about that when you're in a relationship with them ignoring you and acting up like that. That's when you're in a relationship. But when you got not in a relationship and it's just a third party situation, and you back off and you just be like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And they start like this ignoring, and you go to them and you ask them like, what's wrong with you? You're not talking to me? I thought we were friends. I thought it was cool. And they can't look at you and stuff like that, because if they look at you, for some reason, a Taurus man, anybody who's in love with you, and if you look at them, you're gonna see it. The eyes don't lie. The eyes is the window to the soul. So you're gonna see it, and they can't hide it. They can't. Especially when they're in love, they can't. All right. So the best way to hide how they feel is to just stay away from you. Stay away. Okay. But if you're a person like me, to get to the bottom of things, like, yo, what's your problem? I thought we were friends. Why you not talking to me? Okay. They get like kind of like nervous, like out of their character. Okay, so what they do is they focus on what they're doing, or become like engrossed in like the computer or fumbling paper and stuff like that. That's how they become. Okay, that's how they become, because they don't want to look at you, and they're not going to give you a steady answer. They're going to talk to you, but they're not going to look at you. They're going to talk to you, and you'll be like, okay, all right. So they will talk to other people, but they wouldn't directly talk to you. Okay. Another thing, I forgot to mention in part 7.5. So my May 15, he made a fake Facebook page. All right. I did have him on Instagram, but when the wife got pregnant again, he blocked me off of Instagram. But now, this year, last year, like the end of last year, December, I forgot this is 2021. He made a fake Facebook page, and he was pretty surprised by my answer, but I knew it was a fake Facebook page. And how I found out is I had a girlfriend of mine's get on the page to request him and ask him certain questions, but I searched through his page too, and I found some clues to let me know that it was him. And then the icing on the cake was when he responded and told her something that I said, okay, good, that's him. But I left him there because that's what they do too. They become stalkerish when they're in love. You know, they will sneak and make fake Facebook pages. That's why you got to be careful with them. And just to look through your page and to see what you're doing. If you're really in a relationship, if you're with someone, if you're sleeping with somebody other than them, because it's like a own thing. They with someone, they know that they with someone, but at the same time, they love you, and they can't say that they love you, so they spy on you just to see something. I don't know why they act like that, but that's how they are. Okay. Yeah, so they start ignoring you. They act shy. They don't want to talk to you. They talk to other people and act like you're not there. But all the time, you know, they won't look at you and stuff like that. But all the time, they sneaking looks at you and, you know, talking to people that you talk to instead of talking to you, and you'll be like, okay. You know, that's how they become when they're in love. So they try their best to stay away from you. All right, that's the ones that's third party. If you're dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship and you work together or you know each other, friends or whatever, that's how they become. They act like they don't care, you know, like you don't exist. But meanwhile, you do exist. You exist all in their heart, all in their aura, because it's like they're fighting it. They're fighting the fact that they're really in love with you, knowing that they have that situation at home and they can't do anything about it. So the best way for them to cope and deal with it is to just stay away from you, or to ignore you, to act like they don't care and they don't love you and they don't, you know, but deep down they madly in love, madly crazy about you, crazy. Okay, that's how my mate 15 is acting now, and I know he's crazy about me. Okay, I know he is. But it is what it is. We just met on bad timing, and fortunately, you know, I'm with someone too. So, but so getting back to May 6th, friends with benefits. So with May 6th, on the other hand, we are friends with benefits, and he wants to see me more. He wants to have sex with me more. Although he was sleeping with other females, it was just more like I would call him out like the clear blue and be like, hey, what you doing? You want to come by and smoke some trees? He'd be like, all right, cool. And he'll come by and stuff like that. One thing I would say about May 6th, he was never cheap with me. My man now, he was never cheap with me, and he always made time for me. And that's how that was the signs that I know that he was really into me. And until this day, he will talk about things that we did. He remember our first date, shit like that. And it's pretty amazing how much you learn about what a person feels for you, and you never knew how much they feel for you because they hold so much inside. So yeah, so you know, so my May 6th told me, you know, Tasha, back then, if you would have just told me, like, why don't we try to get in a relationship or whatever? He said, I would have thought about it. I would have considered it because I really liked you, right? And I know he did. And I told him, like, well, okay. He said, well, because, you know, if you was falling for me, that's all you had to say. And, they're bold like that. They're confident. I was like, okay, well, if you was falling for me, that's all you had to say, too. But they feel secure, more secure. They already feeling it. They're already feeling it, but they feel more secure if you be the first one to initiate the LOVE. Okay? like I said, those who are exclusive, that's not friends with benefits or in a relationship, they're more open to say I love you. You know, they're more open to say it. But those who are still playing the field or are in a committed relationship, you just have to look out for the clues and the signs. Okay? All right. So like I said, so I gave you 2 examples. So friends with benefits, they want to see you more because they're not committed to anyone. They still play in the field. They want to see you more. They want to have sex with you more. They're going to introduce you to family and friends. They're going to bring you in their circle, kiss and, you know, take showers and sleep over. This is when they're falling in love with you. Okay, because they don't get comfortable like that with people to be sleeping in their bed or they're sleeping over. No. All right, if they're in a committed relationship, they act like they don't care, they ignore you, they act like you don't exist, they don't want to talk to you, they stay away from you. But meanwhile, they looking at you, they still looking at you. Okay, they start getting shy. Like if you go and approach them, like, hey, why you not talking to me? I thought we were friends. They start getting like out of their comfort zone and stuff like that, and they won't look at you. They'll just stay in the computer or be doing whatever they're doing, but they're gonna act like they ignoring you. So you're gonna think like, okay, I guess they don't like, I guess he's not into me anymore. But that's totally the opposite. He's crazy about you, in love, but he cannot look at you. He cannot allow you to see that. So he'll rather just not pay attention to it, and he knows he's involved. So he knows that, you know, although he loves you, yes, he's in love with you, he cannot. So those are the signs to look out for. Okay? All right? Because pay attention to their words too, what they're saying. Because May 15 told me everything that I needed to know. Oh, I cannot just see you and not talk to you and not touch you and not do these little things. He told me everything that I need to know. Okay? So that's that. All right? But once they love hard. And that's another thing. Once they love hard. They become vulnerable. Like I said, May 15 was sending me music. They're very much into music. So music is speaking the words for them. So they'll find a song so you can decipher the words and figure it out. Okay? Because they become very vulnerable in love. All right? Very open, very vulnerable. Okay? And they love hard. It's not, you can't just say, okay, stop loving me. No. It takes them a while to get there, but when they finally get there, they're not a light switch. They can't just switch it off and on. They can't. It's gonna forever. Their love is forever gonna. You're always gonna have a special place in their heart. Their love is forever gonna burn for you. Okay, it could be years later. They could see you years later, and it's just like, wow. You know, wow. Okay, because they pay attention to you. They, you know, even though they're in a third party or you're a third party, they're gonna always pay attention to you if they like you and they love you. It happens. It does happen. Okay, it does happen. All right. I don't think I'm missing anything, but yeah. So these are signs and clues to look out for. Sex gets softer. They want to have sex with you more. They want to see you more. They become very much available for you. Introduce you to family, let you in their circle, introduce you to friends, take you to places, you know, this and that, kissing a lot, affectionate, touching, holding hands. They're not afraid to grab your ass in the street. You know, that's when they're in love. Okay, they're not saying it, but these are their actions when they're in love. Okay, and compliments, a lot of compliments. You smell good, you look beautiful, this and that. Smiling, getting nervous. Their eyes give it away too when they look at you. All right, and they big smile come over their face like, look at her, you know. All right. Okay, and they like to watch you and observe you. And this in the third party, and if you know the person, they're just gonna watch you, but they're gonna try their best to stay away from you. But deep down inside, their love is burning for you. Okay. So, yeah. All right, that sums it up for my part 8. So signs to look out for when the Taurus man is in love. All right, these are clues and signs to look out for. Okay. Oh, and he will start talking about future plans with you. He will start talking about future and where he see you in the future and how you guys could come together and finances and stuff like that. Like that. All right. Before saying the LOVE word. Okay. All right. But try not to give him such a hard time. It just takes him some time to really process how he feels. Okay. So even if he back off, and sometimes they back off too, like I said, they ignore him. Just leave him alone. Give him some time. All right. Especially if it's a third party, definitely leave him alone. But as friends with benefits, just leave him alone. He'll come back. He'll come back. They always do, because they can't fight the love, the feelings that they have for you. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'm possible. You're possible. Your girl NC Tasha Ty. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'm out.